Yo, what's up, people? It is Lucas and Eddie here, and welcome back to the Lucas and Eddie channel. And today we're going to be doing my match day predictions for match week or match day 13. Now, I want to start this video with a bit of an apology. So, I know I make these videos on Wednesday mornings in where I'm from in Chile. However, it is now Thursday afternoon, and I do a bit of an explanation, and the explanation is that I was busy yesterday. I had to, you see, I had to do an exam. Um, so yeah, I just had to do an exam, and yesterday I know the exam wasn't in the afternoon, and I record my videos on the morning. But I had to prepare for it. I had to download my presentation, or yes, because it was a presentation exam, so I had to download my presentation on a thumb drive, pen drive, USB, and everything. And I had to make sure everything was okay. I had to practice it. So I was very busy yesterday, and also I did. Also, despite that, I also kind of forgot about it as well. But mainly because I was too busy. But that was like the main reason. So yeah, so anyway, enough. Let's not go on for too much. Let's get into the first game. The first game is Sunderland versus Bournemouth. Now, let's start with Sunderland. Sunderland obviously got that 1-0 loss to Fulham last week, which was kind of interesting. It's like their second loss this season. Their first loss came when they went to Old Trafford and they lost to Manchester United 2-0. Obviously, this was a much more cagey result. And then Bournemouth, they also had like they also had a pretty dodgy result as well. They were 2-0 down to West Ham. They did came back and they ended up drawing 2-0 at the end. But still, going 2-0 down to West Ham at the Vitality Stadium, I think there's some concerning times for Bournemouth. They were looking so good at the beginning of the season. I know they lost 4-2 to Liverpool in the opening match day, but they looked so good in that game, and ever since they looked good, they were undefeated. They're undefeated at home. It's very difficult. Very difficult. I'm gonna say this match is going to end 2-1 to Sunderland, just because I think Sunderland are at home, and Sunderland, they haven't lost a single game all season at home, so I think they'll get the win there. Next up is Brentford versus Burnley. So let's touch on Brentford. They lost 2-1 to Brighton at the Amex. Come on, you seagulls. Come on. Very good result. And then Burnley, let's have a look at Burnley. Let's see where the... Obviously, Burnley lost 2-0 at home to Chelsea. But to be fair though, to be fair to Burnley, I thought Burnley weren't that bad that game. I think they could have gotten the result. And Chelsea, well, I'll touch on them later in the video, but I think it was I don't think it was that bad of a performance from Burnley. Now they are going away to London at the the G-Tech Community Stadium, which is not an easy place to go to. As a Man United fan, I know that personally well. So yeah, I say I'm gonna go 2-0. I'm going 2-0 Brentford because they're at home. They're at home, and I just think they're gonna get the job done. I think they're just gonna get the job done against Burnley. Next up are these. Nah, I'm not gonna say clowns, but Man City versus Leeds. Yeah, Leeds act. So let's go Man City. They lost. Come on, yes, to Newcastle. So even as a United fan, I had to admit there was a bit of. I feel like there was a bit of controversy in that game. So yeah, and And then Leeds, they lost 2-1 to Aston Villa, even though they were 1-0 up at um at Ellen Road. So yeah, you can tell I'm tired because I'm messing up my lines. And I'm joking, I don't have lines. I'm not a scripted YouTuber, but still. Yeah, even though Man City lost, come on, it was Newcastle. To go to Newcastle is a tough game. To go to St James's Park, it's a really hard game. I'm gonna say 4-0 Man City. Jesus, 40-0. If that happens, I might just like retire from watching football. I don't think it's gonna happen though. But I think 4-0 will be an eligible scoreline. I just don't trust Leeds away from home. If it was at Craven Cottage, I think it would have been a much more tighter affair, a much closer game than you might think. But yeah. Anyway, let's go. Oh my God, I do have to talk about this team. Anyway, so Everton versus Newcastle United. Yeah, Everton. I don't want to. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I'm embarrassed. Everton this week actually, got a 1-0 win against Manchester United at Old Trafford. God, where has it gone wrong? But just jokes aside, fair play to Everton. Fair play. They did their job. They were down to 10 men, which makes it even more embarrassing for us United fans. And yeah, just fair play to them. Fair play. They did a good job. Who's the Everton manager? Shit. Wait, who's Everton? It's not sure. No, oh my God. Oh, it's David Moyes. Yeah, right, David Moyes. I should have recorded this in like midday or as soon as I came back from my uni. Yeah, and Newcastle obviously I'm not gonna touch on Newcastle because they got we know what their result. They got 2-1 win. Man City. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win to Everton this time. I don't trust Newcastle away from home simply. So yeah. Now let's go to Tottenham versus Fulham. Tottenham might be a banter club, guys. Tottenham might be a banter club. I don't know. I'm joking, but they actually got smoked by Arsenal over the weekend in the North London derby. They stood no chance, bro. Like, it's a very good goal from Richarlison, a very good consolation goal from Richarlison. I had to give him that. There was a David Beckham-esque goal, half from his own half, shoots way out. I don't know what David Raya was doing. I don't know why he thought it would be a good idea to go up so far off his line. And then Fulham, like we said, they got an impressive win against Sunderland at home in Craven Cottage, but they're playing in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. You know what? I'm gonna go straight down the fence here, and I'm gonna say 1-1, just because I don't trust Tottenham. But at the same time, I don't know if Fulham can go to such an atmosphere to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and win. But if Fulham wins, then full respect. Let's go to the Sunday fixtures, shall we? To Sunday's fixtures, we got Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. Obviously, I'm not going to touch on United because you just said they. Well, I might touch on them a bit. What are we doing, bro? Everton were down to 10 men and we should have won. I know Everton's a good side. I wasn't I don't expect them to batter Everton, but at least get a win, bro. You just lost at home to a 70,000 crowd, Old Trafford, with an Everton side now down to 10 men. Honestly, though, I don't know if Sonny Lamens could have done anything about Dewsbury Hall's goal. That was a cracker of a goal. It's definitely going into the best goals of the Premier League. I might just look stupid here. Now, because Palace, obviously they just played in the Europa League. They wish they were in the Europa League. In the Conference League, they just lost. I just looked at the result and they just lost 2-1 to Strasbourg. They were away at France. They did go to Strasbourg. So they might be tired. Obviously, United had the thing when they're not in Europe. They might be less tired, and somehow we're not doing. Well, we're doing better. We're definitely doing better than last season. I can tell you that for free. But still, that United result still staring me at the face. I'm gonna go with something bold here. I'm gonna go with a 1-0 United win. It's just we need a bounce back win, and we are due a win. We are due a win at Selhurst Park. I can't even remember the last time we won at Selhurst Park. So come on, United. Hopefully, I might look like a complete and utter idiot. Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton. Wolves, let's see, they lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace, which it was a very close game to be fair. Palace did have to leave it kind of late. Palace's 2 goals came in they both came in the 63rd minute and 69th minute, so it was a pretty late affair. They were, defensively, they were pretty good, Crystal Palace. And Aston Villa got that away, like I said, they got that away win at Ellen Road, so that was a really good win for both teams. I'm just trying to think here. I'm just trying to think who could. Well, I know Aston. Now I know who's gonna win this, and Aston Villa are gonna win. I'm just trying to think. How much should I go by? Should I go by an insane scoreline? I'm gonna go with 3-0. I was tempted to say 4-0, but I think that's too much. I'm gonna say 3-0 Aston Villa. Wolves do not impress me at all this season. I think Cunha was like that spark that got them away from the relegation zone. Ever since Cunha's left, it's all been going downhill. Because I feel like because they all played for Matheus Cunha, and they were played for one player, and I think that would make them better as a team. I think since they don't really have anyone to play for now. Yeah, I think they just lost the spark, Wolves. But let's see. Nottingham Forest versus Brighton. Brighton got a really, really good win at the GTEC Community Stadium. Come on, you Seagulls. And Nottingham Forest got a 3-0 win at Anfield to Liverpool. Take that, Liverpool. Take that. Scenes, that made my weekend. That made my weekend. I'm so glad they lost, because if they won and we lost, there was Liverpool fans who were going to take the mickey out of us. I know there was some that tried to, but don't worry. I'm Luxonelli, and I obviously had to tell them about their results on the weekend. So yeah. A good win for Nottingham Forest, unexpected as well. They were 19th by the time before they played this match. So congratulations. Who do I think is going to win though? No one. I think it's going to go straight down the middle, 1-1. It's going to be a boring game. I would love for Brighton to get a win at the at the City Ground, but I had to be realistic. I think Brighton are not as bad as. I think the thing is. It's the same with United. Brighton just need to find consistency, and I think they'll be a good team. I think that's all they need, is to be consistent. Brighton as well. Next up, it is West Ham United versus Liverpool, or should I say Liverpool? Oh my God, Liverpool keep on surprising me. But let's talk about Liverpool for a second, because Liverpool, man, what is actually going on? You cannot be losing 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. To be fair, you can't be losing to Nottingham Forest at home. Full stop. But to do it 3-0 in front of your home fans, that is a disgrace. That is a disgrace to football, Liverpool. Nah, I won't take it that. I won't take it that far. I'm not gonna go take it that far, but still, the fact United are above Liverpool, and even Everton's above Liverpool. Wow. It's It's really tight. I'm telling you, this Premier League table is really tight. Do I think? Do I think Liverpool can win this match? I want them to lose, but I think it's going to be a 2-1 win for Liverpool. I think West Ham will start off winning, and then I think Liverpool will do a comeback. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm praying to God that doesn't happen, but I just feel like it's going to happen, but I pray to God it doesn't. For the final match of match day, match week, whatever, 13, it is Chelsea versus Arsenal. Chelsea got a very good win at, like I said, but against Burnley at Chelsea at Turf Moor, and obviously Arsenal destroyed their rivals Arsenal 4-1 at the Emirates. Also, both teams got really important and very impressive wins in the Champions League. Chelsea got a very good win against Barcelona at Stamford Bridge, and Arsenal got a very even more impressive win, a 3-1 win. Both teams scored 3 goals. Wow, it's just one conceded, one and one didn't. Got a 3-1 win to Bayern Munich at the Emirates. I'm just gonna say this quickly. I'm just going to say 1-0 to Arsenal. Just because I don't think Chelsea have enough capability to beat Arsenal. So yeah. So let's calculate the results. And this is what it looks like. So it'll be Arsenal first, Man City second, Aston Villa fourth, Aston Villa third, Chelsea fourth, Sunderland fifth, United sixth, Everton seventh, Liverpool eighth, Crystal Palace ninth, Brighton 10th, Tottenham 11th, Brentford 12th, Bournemouth 13, jeez, that's a massive drop. Newcastle 14th, Fulham 15th, Nottingham Forest 16th out of the relegation zone, West Ham 17th also out of the relegation zone, Leeds 18th, Burnley 19th, and Wolverhampton Wanderers in 20th. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This video is not gonna, I'm not gonna upload this video straight away. I'm gonna upload it probably, well, I am gonna upload it today. So I might wait a few hours so I can wake up, have a shower, and yeah, and get ready for bed. It's too kind of early for me to start, but yeah, guys, thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye and peace out.